Previously on this channel, this is what I recorded. Check out my pinned comments and my description box and the end cards to see this video. Hello, greetings to you. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me for another pick a card reading. I hope you're doing fantastic, well, happy. I hope that you are in good spirits by the time this finds you, by the time you click on this video. In today's topic, I would love to know what is coming next for you when it comes to your crush's next move, your lover's next move, your partner's next move towards you. What is it that they intend to do? Actually, we already have the intentions, but what is it that they're actually going to do? The physical move towards you, whether it's your crush, your lover, your friend, someone that you're casually dating, your spouse, long-term boyfriend, girlfriend, etc. Let's figure out what their movement is going to be towards you. Thank you for voting for this topic. I always love to post voting polls to see what you would like to watch on my channel. So check out my community tab so I can best serve you on this journey in this community. All right. So thank you so much. Let's bless all three piles. Okay, what is your person's next action towards you? Pile 1, you have this deck right here. Pile 2, you have this deck right here. And pile 3, you have this deck right here. If you need more time, please feel free to pause the video. You don't have to rush. And when you're ready, I'll have the timestamps for you so you can skip to your pile. Alright, pile number 1, you are first. What is your person's next actions towards you? I hope you are well, and thank you for spending time with me. This is a collective reading, so please do take your message that fits and leave the rest for the next person. Thank you so much for interacting in the comments. I see the comments coming through. I want to appreciate each and every one of you for spending time with me. And I also keep you in mind for future readings. When I see those comments coming through, I try to remember them. Alright. Thanks so much. Okay, let's do this. So if you're looking for more next actions towards you, check out my playlist. I do these often. You can binge watch with me. Pile number 1, what is your person's next action towards you? Pile number 1, what is your person's next action towards you? Pile number 1. You have Page of Swords. Pile number 1, what is your person's next action towards you? Pile number 1. You have the Hierophant. Pile number 1, what's your person's next actions towards you? 5 of Pumpkins. 5 of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Power of Pumpkins. 8 of Wands. Your person's next actions towards you. 6 of Cups. Your person's next action towards you, pile 1. The Fool. Okay. Your person's next actions towards you. 5 of Pentacles with the 9 of Pentacles. Last card, thank you, Spirit. 8 of Wands and the Magician. Okay. Sweet. Under the deck, you have 7 of Pumpkins, 8 of Pumpkins. I'm sorry, Ace of Pumpkins, 7 of Pumpkins, which is like the 8 of Pumpkins. You're mastering this relationship, getting more comfortable, fine-tuning this relationship, learning how to communicate better, learning each other's love languages, being more vulnerable, opening up more. That's what the gist is, but I'm gonna go with each card, or I'm gonna go by each card and try to dissect them as much as I can. So you have the Page of Swords, starting with that information card. Wanted to know more. So for you, dear pile 1, your person wants to keep learning more about you, learning more about this relationship. Discovering the different layers about you that you holds back on, perhaps. Yeah, Page of Swords is like, it's like, what are you hiding? I want to know. I want to know all about you so I can make an informative decision. Do I keep going down this path with you, or do I look elsewhere? Do I take a break? Do I slow us down? I need to know about you, more about you. Tell me why the Page of Swords is here. Thank you, Spirit. Why is the Page of Swords here? Self-love, value, respect, confidence. Okay, that's how this person is going to really learn to love you unconditionally. The more that they get to explore about you, the more that they understand about you. So in order to move forward, they have to know what they're in for. It's like, oh, this is a burrito, but before I commit to having these every Friday, I want to know what I'm biting into. What is it that I'm getting? What bang for my buck am I getting? Let me see. Hierophant. Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here for your person's next actions? I feel like the Hierophant's like wanting to make this long term. Wanting to do things by the book. Why is the Hierophant here? Thank you, Spirit. Authority, loyalty, maternal love. So authority, yeah, wanting this to be something that is, you know, it's very consistent with time. Taking charge, authority, Hierophant, being in the lead, also learning lessons. So whatever we learned here at the Page of Swords, now the Hierophant is here to implement it, to practice what they preach, and take action, take the lead, be in charge, be like the teacher. Like, this is what I learned about being in a relationship with you. This is how I learned. This is what I learned. And now I'm going to show you how to best support me, best understand me, best love me. I understand and love and support you. It's a two-way street. I want to learn with you, but I also want to teach you how to love me too, how to support me too. I got your back, you got my back. See, mother bear, baby bear, father bear. How can we build this trust for the future? Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Power number one. Why is the Five of Pentacles here for your person's next actions? So the Five of Pentacles tells me that there's something there's something in the ether that needs to be fixed. There's a hardship somewhere. There's an elephant in the room somewhere in your relationship. Whether it's, you know, differences of opinions when it comes to how you both spend your money, or differences and incompatibilities on how you raise children, whether it's your own or children from other marriages, or maybe wanting to create a family yourselves. You got the three bears right there. So there's some kind of like weak link, weak topic, or something that needs to be talked about more to better understand, to better compromise, to better find a solution on, that needs to be addressed. Yeah, mice, stress, anxiety, toxic behavior patterns. So there's something that you guys are not talking about, and that could be causing your person a little bit of stress, a little bit of worry energy. Like, oh man, we haven't talked about how we're going to save money once we move in together. Crap. So that's my next action, is to bring that to her attention or his attention. I don't want this to be left unsaid. I don't want no unturned stones. We have to take care of this before it becomes a problem, or it becomes, or it makes me feel resentful, or I lose sleep over this. And I'm already losing sleep. So needing to address something that's not really talked about that much in your relationships. And that's the next move. So you got a little bit of everything here. How can I love you more? Let's understand each other better. How can I be more trusting? How can I trust you? Let's understand each other better. Let's communicate better. This person definitely wants to be loyal to you. How can we do that? Okay, Eight of Wands. That's the goal. How can we get there? Why is the Eight of Wands here? Why is the Eight of Wands there? The Eight of Wands is just talking about the energy, that this person wants to hurry up and resolve something. Hurry up and resolve something. See? Voyage, movement, long distance, slow movement. I think this person wants to pick up speed and hurry up and resolve something that's pressing. Maybe this is also something that's worrying you, and they know they have to nip it in the bud and hurry up and talk about it. Why is the Six of Cups here? This is talking about the energy that you guys are both going to be in, where you're sharing evenly. You're both evenly sharing what's on your heart. Wow, yes, Six of Cups also has that. It's indicative of a past connection, a past relationship, something very familiar. So you have past life connection, deep bond, everlasting love, and that's exactly what the Six of Cups embodies. So that's how it's going to feel. Like you guys are creating history, and it's very familiar when you guys bond and you share what's on your heart. Like you both can understand. You love each other unconditionally. You can relate to one another. Equal sharing. I love it. It's like you're channeling when you're pouring your heart out with each other. You're becoming very vulnerable. You're learning how to build that trust with each other. Why is the Fool here? This energy is talking about the new beginning that you guys will create. See? Oh my gosh. Scythe. Separation, danger, rejection. This is also the, you know, like the ending. After the ending, what comes to follow a beginning, the Fool. So something is going to be removed from your life. And so your person might decide not to, you know, your person or you, I can't just say your person. One or both of you might decide to stop doing something in order to put energy into something else that's more productive. So let's not worry so much about this. Let's focus our energy on this. Let's not stress about how we're supposed to navigate through our long distance relationship, but let's focus on the good times when we do get together after it's been weeks or months, because that's where the magic is. So it's kind of like you're cutting some stuff out that you have no business doing anymore because it's not working. Maybe you're feeling like you're going crazy, over obsessing. So instead of worrying about this, now let's focus on this productive, positive energy that is working for you. So I like that. You're moving through some obstacles, some blockages in your love life, or whatever's, you know, troubling you. And so the next action is for your person to help you fix something. Help you both fix something. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Look at all these cards that flew. Hold on. I don't even know which one needs to stay here. Sometimes that happens. I'll shuffle. One pushes all these out that need to be here, or all these are supposed to point to one that needs to be here. However it resonates. So we'll see. Religious beliefs. I feel like this is already here. So I feel like this should be on the spread. To kind of go back to what we were talking about when it comes to Hierophant. Hierophant could want true long-term commitment, Taurus energy, wanting stable commitment with you, and wanting to do whatever it takes to get there, to stabilize something, to go, like, follow traditions. You know, where they're casually dating you, then you guys are becoming boyfriend-girlfriend material, or boyfriend-girlfriend status, and then you're leveling up to engagement, then you're leveling up to marriage, then you're leveling up to living together, having a family, etc., etc. Or it doesn't have to be in that order. I'm just trying to go in order so that my Virgo brain can rest. You can feel free to do it in whatever order you want to. So I feel like it is saying that the Hierophant is coming up again for a reason. Nine of Pentacles, Earth, bringing out the Hierophant, so which is also Earth energy. So Nine of Pentacles is saying, I want to do things on my own. I want to figure this out. So your person could be trying to figure things out on their own, and then coming to you with whatever conclusion that they come up with, comparing notes with you. So they might take a little bit of a slow stance to figure stuff out on themselves. Maybe they have some things they have to work through independently, and then they come towards you with whatever those lessons that they learned are, and they compare notes with you. So you also got Coffin, like I said. You got issues, delays, obstacles. So there might be a slow, steady energy, moving slowly. Someone wants to hurry up and get this done. Your person does too, but they can't force time. They can only do so much within the time that they, whatever time frame they can work with, you know? Like, I can't force love. I can't force us to get married right away. It has to come naturally. So we're gonna just work on this in our own time frame. And also, I'm getting painful ending, dying love, troubled relationship. Yeah, so some kind of like standstill, delay, obstacle. The man, whoever's the masculine energy is making this decision. The masculine might choose to say, I can't stress over this so much, so I need us to take a little pause so that we can regroup and come together again with our new ideas, our new energy. So, and you could be like, oh my gosh, are you breaking up with me? No, it's not that. It's more like, I need to regroup, says your person. You have sensuality, morality, and wisdom. Again, with the freaking wisdom and Hierophant. Tradition, convention, spiritual guidance. Yeah, your person is like trying to problem solve. Hardship, burdens, challenges. Yeah, you guys are going to go through something pivotal. It's going to be a very pivotal time in your relationship. And your person, the next action is to breeze through it, fix something with you. You want us to live together. I don't. Okay, let's compromise. But I need to think about this on my own. I don't want you to pressure me. I don't want you to force me or tell me to rush. I want to come to this conclusion on my own. I have to figure it out. Yeah, learning, hidden truth, secret admirer. So some kind of learning. You got the Hierophant. You got them lessons with the books here open. Dating, gossip, communication. So you guys will have a talk about it. And then you have vulnerability. So you guys are going to, your person is initiating. I think that's why the Eight of Wands is coming out. Your person is initiating a chance to fix a problem, or the opportunity, the space to fix a problem with you. Like, you want this so badly. You want us to work on moving in together, or you want us to work on being closer and not being so far apart in distance. Okay, how are we going to do this? There's some compromises. I'm going to have to find a different job, or you're going to have to sell your house. Like, we have to make a compromise in order for this to work. And that's why we're in the anxiety energy, because it's like, oh my gosh, I don't want these changes, but they have to happen. Isn't that why we got the Five of Pentacles? It's like something, oh, okay, that makes sense. Five of Pentacles is here. Yeah, Five of Pentacles is here. There it is, right there. And you have hardships, burdens, challenges. So the Five of Pentacles is here because there's something that you guys need to work on, improve, fix. And there's an elephant in the room, or a bear in the room, that we have to talk about. Because it's not going to go away. It's not going to hide. It's going to stay there looking at us. Alright, so let's see what else I can pull up for you. Let's see what the guidance is. Because I'm going to be here forever talking about this until I'm blue in the face. So I do want to pull some advice cards. Hold on one second. Alright. What is the advice for this pile? Thank you, Spirit. What is the advice? You and your person definitely want to, well, I know that your person definitely wants to make a move. They don't like this stagnant, stressful energy. So, got two advice cards. Benito Flickerfoot, dreams, demands, hustle, hop to it. Yeah, that's the Eight of Wands. This is not going to disappear. This is not going to go away. This is not going to be a problem just for a second. It's going to be a problem for a long time if we don't address it. Let's just take care of business. Your person really wants to do this. And I see the acorns here. So putting work into this, just like I got before, the Eight of Pentacles, putting work into this, Seven of Pentacles. Really trying to figure out a solution, because this person wants to grow with you. You know, you got the traditional Hierophant coming out twice. Right there, religious beliefs, tradition, convention, spiritual guidance. And then underneath is the Hierophant. Chester, every day is a fresh new start. You also got the Fool. I want to start something fresh with you. We gotta figure this out. I really don't want to lose this. I want to grow this beautiful acorn into a prosperous tree. And you did get the tree right here. Past life connection, deep bonds, everlasting love. This person doesn't want it to last. I mean, this person doesn't want it to die out, wilt. This person wants to make it last. A lasting bond, like the evergreen tree. Alright, so this is what I've got. Let me know if this makes sense at all. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll catch you in the next video. If you want any of these decks, they will be linked below. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, check out my website. Everything can be found on my website, babyaves.com. Hello, Pile number awesome 3. You chose this deck right here, blessing you. What is your person's next actions towards you? Pile number 2. Your person's next actions towards you. Pile number 2. What is your person's next action towards you? Thank you for choosing this pile. Let me know that you stopped by leaving a comment below. Pile number 2. What is your person's next move towards you? Pile number 2. Whoever chose pile number 2. You have discovery. Page of Swords energy. Propel forward, Knight of Wands energy. Going zoom, zoom, zoom really fast. Your next person's action. Gratitude, okay. The Abundant Empress card. Having everything here. Feeling fulfilled. Full. Date, the 2 of Cups. Pile number awesome 2. What is your person's next action towards you? You have Shield. You have the galoshes, the rain boots, the raincoats, and the umbrella. You have your full set right there. It's interesting. You have appearance, how things appear to be, performance, how something performs, how something looks. What is your person's next action towards you? Preference. What is your person's next action towards you, Spirit? And you have offering. You got 2 full cooked meals right there. Alright, let's see what this is talking about. This feels so nice. For those of you who are card readers, it feels so nice to slide cards on a glass desk or a table, surface. It's very satisfying when it comes to texture. Alright, so dear pile number 2, first things first, we have discovery. If this person is someone who could be the type that likes to think first before they move, they take action. So putting some thought into something like a plan, like an offer, because you do have offering here, but I can't offer you something until I think about it thoroughly. From A to Z, how is this going to work? And then when that works, is it going to work, and is plan B going to work? It's like a thread of plans, of thinking, problem solving, strategizing, and then moving forward with this idea. Gratitude. This person wants you to be happy with this offer. This person wants you to be like swept off your feet. Like, oh my gosh, this is so surprising. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I am so thankful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And this person will do it over dinner or in a very quiet, intimate setting. Maybe you went before you're about to watch a movie, or if you're binge watching some shows, or just cuddling on the couch, or cuddling in the bedroom. Shield. This person also has a sense of fear of rejection. Like, oh my gosh, there's also a part of me that is afraid of his or her response. Is pile 1 going to refuse my response? Is pile 1 going to like my response? I'm getting a sense of nervousness. Especially if you think about something over and over and over and hoping that you can execute this plan exactly how you thought about it, exactly how you envisioned it and fantasized about how it would turn out. Will it be up to par? Will it be up to the vision? Will it be up to the fantasy? Will you like it? Will you say yes to it? Will you approve of it? Will you be thankful for it? And then you have appearance. This person is like nervous about how it's going to look, this offer. And then there's your choice, preference. Will you choose this door? Will you choose door 1, door number 2? And then you have, the offering right here. Then you make your choice. Then you see this offer for what it is. And then you take it or you leave it. This person's quite nervous. I just sense the jitters. They might come across... You see how you look at this ghost? You know, it looks kind of cute, but it's also a little creepy. To see an apparition inside your coffee. So this person is... I'm getting 7 of Cups. Like, this person envisions how it's going to go down. And are you going to like what they have to offer you, what they want to present to you, because it's something that they really want to do from their heart. And so that makes them a little vulnerable. That makes them a little scared, you know. And it's also a very brave thing to do. And maybe they're not used to initiating or braving it out and taking that step to ask you about something or ask you for something. So I'm going to clarify. I want to see more about this. I want to know what exactly this offer is, because it could be anything. It can be, I want to offer you my key to my house. I want to offer you to meet my grandparents for the first time. And maybe they've been talking about their grandparents for the longest time, and now you finally get to meet them. And it's a nervous thing. It's a nerve-wracking thing. They want their parents to like you. Appearance. They want their parents to like who you are and see you how they see you. Or maybe they want to offer you a ring. Maybe they want to offer you their seed to grow and create with, to create a family with. You have Gratitude, Empress energy. So I feel like it's something very pleasant, but this person has put a lot of thought into it, and in hopes of it working out. Even if you say yes to it, you know, hoping that it works out how they envisioned it. All right, let's check this out. Let's see. Why is this Discovery card here? Thank you, Spirit. Why is this Discovery Page of Swords energy here for your person's next action? Please tell me. Thank you, Spirit. Strong desire, snake. You have 3 keywords: rivalry, seduction, strong desire. So discovery clarified by seduction and strong desire. So this tells me this person really wants it to look presentable, this offer. Even wrapping it in a bow and gift. I mean a bow and box. Even opening it at the dinner table, like, you know, setting the mood up, seduction, seducing you with this idea, enticing you with this idea. Really, this person really wants it to look good to you. Strong desire. Yeah, it's like, I really want you to be okay with this. Really want you to say yes to this. I really want this to work out. You got company, good time, and nature. So this person is going to present this offer to you. That's the next big move. And there is move here. Chariot with the Knight of Wands. Propelling forward with this plan in an intimate setting. This person wants to make it perfect. Wants it to look so perfect with this appearance down below. Why is this propelling forward card here for what they want to offer you? Femininity, empathy, and softness. So this person is offering you love, coming towards you with love, compassion, strong desire, emotions, strong feelings for you. And I'm getting the Empress energy as well. She's right next to the gratitude card. Oh my gosh, you got a flyer. Self-love, value, respect, confidence. That's the Empress right there coming through. Empress definitely values herself. So this person sees you in high regard. This person sees you as a lovely, lovely being. So when they want to romance, wine and dine, treat with care, they see your worth. You're deserving of so much. Date and moon. So you guys might have a midnight date, an intimate setting. You might be in a nice quiet place when this person offers you something. Offering. So you basically have candles here. You have candles here. Food here. Food there. So it's like this person wants to make this setting very intimate, very private, very special. Attraction, chemistry, hidden emotions. We're getting that here with the woman card. Femininity, emotions, empathy. So this person's like swooning over you, and they want to present something, show you how special you are. Why is the Shields card here? For what their next action is going to be. A part of them has their guard up in case you say no, or in case it doesn't turn out the way they hoped it would. Why is the Shield card here? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Soul connection, open heart, significant relationship. See, open heart and guarded heart. So this person is shielding their open heart. Their heart is wide open, very vulnerable, but also there's a sense of protection, like an armor. It's like half of them is shielded and half of them is trying to be open and put themselves out there for you. Why is this appearance card here? Thank you, Spirit, for what they want to offer you. Why is this appearance card here for what they want to offer you? They want it to look good. There we go. Stress, anxiety, toxic behavior patterns. So their appearance seems like they're stressed out. They look like they haven't slept. They're so nervous. I'm telling you, they're stressed out. Maybe they're also hiding that from you. Maybe you don't even know that they're stressed out. But their energy speaks about how they're feeling nervous about it, how they're hesitating. They probably feel intimidated by your beauty, by your essence, your elegance, your powerful energy, you know, your worth. The Empress is very worthy. She's also very abundant and fruitful and powerful and ladylike, feminine, strong feminine energy. Alright, so this person wants you to choose them, prefer them. You have the preference card here. Why is the preference card here? For what next action they want to take towards you. Preference, religious beliefs, traditions, convention, spiritual guidance. So this person wants you to choose what you would normally choose, what you would traditionally choose. What would you go with? Would you go with commitment but not living together? Would you go with living together but not getting married? Like, this person, I think this person is going by what they deem to be traditional, by the books, what they feel is right, not what society wants them to choose. And I feel this person wishes that upon you too. Choose with your heart. Choose from a place of, worthy energy. Like, what do you feel like you deserve? Do you deserve A, B, C, D, or do you deserve A, B, X, Y, Z? Like, what are your values? What are your morals? And, you know, the woman here, empathy, softness, it's like you stepping into your abundant feminine energy and you're receiving. and that in hopes of the values matching yours, their values matching your values. Is this up to par? And the Spirit's saying, Spirit doesn't want you to settle for less. So if you grew up in a traditional family where your parents dated for years before they got married and then asked the father for their approval, their permission to marry, then if that's what you're all about and that's all you've known, don't settle for anything less. And your person wants you to know that just because they're offering you something that might be grand to them, maybe it's not enough for you. And just because it's a big deal to them and it looks good on their part, it doesn't mean that it's, I don't want to say good enough, but it doesn't mean that you should settle for it, because it in your book, in your neck of the woods, it's not what you're wanting for your future. So this person could be offering you the key to their home, but they don't want to get married at all. And although you really want to live with them, are you going to settle for just that, a key? If you know you deserve more in love and you really desire more, then you set that standard. You voice that concern, that desire. It says strong desire. So you desire as much as they do, and you might desire different things. You might desire the same things, but voice your desires and concerns. And let them know that thank you for the key. I hope this leads to marriage someday. Maybe you can hint it. Well, don't be passive aggressive either. I would just say if you've mentioned it before, maybe you can hint at it again. Yeah, I hope this leads to marriage. The marriage we talked about a few months ago, years ago. Thank you for the key. I hope this one day. I can turn this in for an engagement ring, like we talked about. I wouldn't suggest being passive aggressive, but like not trying to nag or beat a dead horse. But definitely voicing what you're looking for, what you're wanting in this relationship. So. Yeah, know your worth, and stand up to your values. And you also got value here, and tradition, values, morals, respect for yourself. Yeah, so don't settle for anything less. Offering, you have childs. Let me it says innocence, young love, and fresh start. Let me clarify. Why is this offering card here? Why is this offering card here? Offering. Why is this offering card here? Okay, long distance, voyage, and slow movement. Alright, so your person could be, and you have authority, maternal love, and loyalty. That feminine energy, I'm telling you, motherly love. But it could be paternal love. It can be, it could be male energy too. You can be masculine, embodying this lovely energy. This feminine, vulnerable, emotional energy. We don't have genders here. I'm just picking up on the attentiveness, the love, the compassion that this energy has, that your person has. So yeah, the offer seems very genuine. It seems very well thought out. It seems very heavy, emotional heaviness, I feel, with this moon. And the offering could have to do with something long distance, like maybe cutting the long distance, or cutting the distance in half, like moving closer, or moving you in with them. It could also have to do with them promising to travel to you more, or if you guys are in a long distance relationship, promising to make more time to see you more, to commute to you more, buy more tickets, drive more, whatever the case is. Or it could just be promising to keep up with this relationship despite the distance. That could be the offer. I promise I'll be a better partner despite of the distance, I really want this to work. That's my offer, that I'm gonna come towards you, and I'm gonna save my money to make this work. And you're doing the same thing. You're meeting them halfway. It's not like they're doing all the driving or all the traveling. They're basically just voicing that they're gonna do better by bridging this gap and bringing you guys closer. I love it. Let me get some cards. I'm going to use the Painted Love Messages deck for this. All decks I use are always linked in my description box and pinned in my comments, whether it's my decks or creators' decks. Alright, let's see. Messages from your person's heart. Any love messages they want to offer you at this time. The next action seems so... Oh man, they're driven. I feel the fire with all these candles. Even before that, you had candles on the table, candles in the quiet, intimate space setting, with popcorn. So it seems very intimate, this offer. Oh, and I see a key. Wait a second. Soul connection, open heart, significant relationship. Did I say key before I saw this key? I don't know. But there is a door opening, and you get to choose if you want this door or this offer. You get to choose if you want it or not. I think it's going to be pretty enticing. It's going to be something that you're going to be like, whoa, baby. Okay, key to their home, key to their heart, key to their, key that signifies a step in the right direction when it comes to, like, more commitment. Maybe engagement one day, living together. Okay, baby, can't you see what you do to me? Whoa. I'll always love you no matter what. My mind tells me to leave, my heart tells me to stay. That's the long distance I was feeling. Like it's some kind of tug and pull. Pull tug of war. It's like you're, you see each other and then now it's time to go. And then you're like, oh man, I can't wait to see you again. When do I get to see you again? Where does that leave love? What about us? I need you, I crave you. Too much is not enough. Too much is never enough, that's for sure. Alright, this is what I got. Oh look, our hearts will turn to gold if we stay in love. And we have a lot of gold here. This is what I have for you, friends. Let me know if you're gonna receive this offer wholeheartedly, like the Empress. Are you gonna sit there and say yes to this, or are you going to question it, or are you going to say no to it, or are you going to delay answering? Let me know, because I would love to see what this offer turned into. You have a wonderful day. Oh my gosh, look what's looking at me right now, Empress. You have a wonderful day, and if you want to message me down below, I would love to keep you in mind for future readings. Let me know which pile you chose. Take care. I'll see you next time. I bless you. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 3. You chose the Echelon Oracle. Thank you so much for your time. Hope you're feeling well by the time you see this. What is your person's next action towards you? Let's figure this out. I hope you are enjoying these picker cards. I'm posting them every other day. Yeah, I hope that you can subscribe if you haven't done so already. I also do occasional live streams, free readings, paid readings. Alright, let's figure this out. Your person. Pile number 3. Think about your person while I shuffle. Your person's next action towards you. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. This is a collective reading. Take what is yours, leave the rest for the next person. And please note that the energy can be reversed. I can be speaking about their energy. Sometimes that does happen. This is a very general collective reading, so it might be switched. Alright, let's see. Pile number 3, your person's next actions towards you. Pile number 3. Awakening. Ooh, is that Judgment Day for you? Nice. Pile number 3, what is your person's next action towards you? Imagination. Pile number 3, your person's next action towards you. Time. Myth. Ponder through your person's next actions towards you. Repair. Precision. Wishes. And hidden. That's that moon. It even says Court of Dreams. And you got inspiration. So you got the moon energy, you got the star and energy. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the Awakening card, Court of Dreams again. Awakening, Imagination, Court of Dreams. You got a lot of dreamy cards. Dreams. 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 Okay. So, for starters, there's something that your person has been pondering about, and now they're having a different perspective, a different viewpoint on whatever they've been thinking about, fantasizing about. So they've had an awakening for sure. Yeah, hold on. You got 1. I saw 2 somewhere. I saw 2. Where are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it skips to 9, 11. So you got quite a sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 11. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 9, 11. So there's gonna be some kind of change in perspective. Okay, so I have to kind of like rewind a little bit before we can get to their actions. Spirit wants me to understand where they're coming from first, the context behind this decision or this action. So there's something that they've been pondering about, back and forth, going back and forth on. And I guess it wasn't sitting right with them. I guess it was like eating them up, and they just didn't have any clarity upon it or surrounding it. So they kind of they took time. You got time right there. They took time to, I guess, debunk this myth, figure out why they were feeling this way. Was it an illusion? You got the hidden energy here, dreams, moon energy. That's the essence that this brings. I know it's not here. I know the moon is not technically here, but with all these dreamy cards, I really feel like it might as well be. And you can feel free to disagree if you like. But I feel like this person's intuition wasn't feeling right about something, and so they had to unpack it or debunk this feeling. And the myth tells me that, I don't know, the myth just tells me that it's something that maybe they felt was somebody else's desires and not their own. So maybe society wanted them to want a certain thing in this relationship, and they're like, no, but that's not me. That's just a myth. That's what I'm supposed to believe. But let me unpack this. Let me debunk this. Why do I feel like I need to do this? So your person could be on the fence or on edge about a certain level of commitment or a fear of commitment, and your person's trying to figure out with time. I see time again right there. Time, right? Being precise about it, like really unpacking it. Why do I feel like I'm afraid of this? Why am I opposed to this? Let me figure this out, because I can't proceed forward without knowing my answers, knowing why it is I feel this way. So for example, if your person's contemplating marriage, but am I supposed to want a marriage because everybody else thinks I should? That's the myth. I don't believe in that. Or is it because I'm afraid of getting married? Maybe I'm afraid of getting married again. Maybe this person already got married. I don't know. So I have to figure that out. And so your person, you know, tries to pick their brain apart a little bit, tries to repair, doing some healing as well. Really digging into their emotions, but not only that, their thoughts, their fears, their hang-ups, their holdbacks, and cutting through it all, precision, repairing. And then you have that awakening card, the judgment. And that's where they have that aha. So that's why my fears are here regarding commitment or marriage or living together or being in a long distance relationship or what have you. And now let me go back to what my hopes are for my relationship with you, pal 3. My wish is to ... And this person could be, they could have been hiding their emotions or hiding, like hiding behind a door, like hiding behind the closet, trying to lay low until they figured out what their calling is, what their purpose is, what their wish is for the future of this relationship. So I feel like the hidden energy here is going to say that they're keeping something from you, their truest feelings, but they're going to tell you what they want. They're going to tell you, well, not even tell you, it's more like show you. They're going to show you what they're looking for, what they want. And it's not going to be what society wants of them. They're not going to go by what the movies look like when it comes to love. This is someone being completely free-spirited, doing their own thing, and hoping that you would be on the same page as them. So let me see, what scenario can I give to you? Because this person seems very fantasaical, like they're like living in their head a lot. And when they envision this relationship, it seems very airy, bubbly. Yeah, all these dreamy cards, right? Imagination is here too. And so, awakening. So they're going to wake up from this little cloud number 9. And they're going to tell you what they decide. Because I'm getting judgment, strong judgment vibes from this card. So they might have their awakening, and they're not going to just have it sit in their head. They're going to actually take action. They're going to tell you what they discovered, and they're going to proceed forward with proof. Making a decision, moving forward with that decision, not just having it sit in their head. So, for example purposes, let's say you guys are overseas and you're talking online. And, I don't know, it can be simple like, oh, everybody thinks you should be seeing each other in person by now. It's been 2 months. What's the holdup? And this person could be arguing, well, we're not like everybody else. We've got busy lives. We have a job. We both have jobs. We both live far away. So even if we've been talking for 2 months, it doesn't mean that we have to meet each other right away just because everybody thinks we should. It's like the opposite of the Hierophant. This person is their own creative master, free spirit. And they toot their own horn when they want to, how they want to, why they want to, where they want to, when they want to. So they're not following anybody's rule book or anybody's traditions or values. They're going by their intuition and what they feel is right. And so that's one scenario. The other scenario could be that maybe they're being pressured or you're being pressured, or maybe you're pressuring them to commit to you with a ring on your hand, or with the key to their house or your house, and maybe you're saying, I'm gonna give you an ultimatum, and they're like, well, I don't go by ultimatums. So let me unpack why it is that I am pushing back on your ultimatum. Let me figure this out. Oh, well, number one, I don't like feeling controlled. Number two, I don't like time. I don't want time restrictions on my relationship with you, or my decision, or me needing to make a decision for you to feel at ease. I'm going to go at my own pace. And you could be saying, well, I've been waiting long enough. I don't know how long I can keep waiting for you to commit to me. So I'm going to leave you to your own devices and your own imaginations, and you can decide what you want to do, and I'm going to do me over here. And so you guys could take a little bit of time, because you're not going to waste any more time waiting for this dude or this dudette. And you do your own thing, and then this person unpacks all that they want to unpack and envision all that they want to envision, and then they come to their conclusions, they have their awakening, and then they come to you with a full picture and a full tank of gas, and now they know what direction to take this connection to and what they need to do on their part. And then it's up to you to take this or not. Just because they unpacked a whole lot and had an awakening or two or three, it doesn't mean that you have to accept what they are now offering. But that's the gist of what this is. So the next action is to finally stop contemplating and pondering and sitting there and relaxing and resting and being in an isolation and quieting their mind. I think you're getting sick of just the waiting game. And so they're realizing, oh gosh, I better come to a conclusion, because I kept her waiting long enough, or I kept him waiting long enough. Pile 3, waiting long enough. It's time to take action. And he has this wand in his hand, and I feel like he is going to take action soon. He or she. And you got another wand here. You have this this trigger right here. So it's like pulling the trigger on something. Finally making a decision. Woosa. All right. Man, that was a mouthful. All right. So it takes sometimes, I go deep in, and then I'm like trying to like voice all the little nooks and crannies, all the little extras that I see in this scenario, and then it's like, oh, but then it brings me to another scenario or another part of the reading, so I have to unpack it all too. I have to unpack the unpacking. It's crazy. Whoosh. All right, so I'm gonna pull some cards to figure out what we can now understand. I want to understand more about this this person's actions. Okay, they're awakening. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. All the decks I used will always be linked below. Awakening. Tell me more about this awakening, please. Thank you, Spirit. Awakening. Please let me clarify this awakening for their next actions. This is the resting period of where they had their little moments, moment of clarity. The sun, yes, something comes to light. Vitality, identity, playfulness. Personal growth, travel, higher education, and talking about the awakening, learning something, travel, ascending from an idea, finding their purpose. It's like some kind of like change, personal growth. Rising above from a certain perspective and seeing it differently. Third house, knowledge, perception. Exactly. This is exactly. So the perception has changed about where this connection is going, or how it feels, or what they think about this love life that you both share. Passion, secrecy, intensity. So it's, this person definitely has strong emotions about this relationship, and they had an epiphany, an awakening. All right, imagination. Why is this card here? Thank you, Spirit. Why is this imagination card here as far as their next action towards you? Pile number 3. Hard work, dedication, and structure. So they both have crowns on their heads, and they're both wearing a robe. They both have blue on their heads. So I feel this person's imagining what the hard work would look like putting into this relationship. Will it be hard to get us to level Z from level A? Is it going to be hard? Is it going to be easy? What is it going to look like? I got to dedicate my time to make this last. So, yeah, pondering, thinking, now putting work into it. It's like kind of like it's like getting to know you better and getting to know you as much as they can before they make a decision. Same thing with the graduate, learning subjects for as long as they can, or learning a field, a certain field, majoring in a field, learning all about it before they could actually graduate and ascend and go to the next level. Why is this time card here? Why is this time card here? Diversity, fun, optimisms. Okay, so the time card tells me that this person has a whole change of feelings, change of heart. A whole rainbow of colors, all these emotions pulsing through their heart. So now their heart feels like it's actually pumping. Before, maybe it was at a standstill, just sitting there in limbo. Now things are actually moving along. All the colors vibrating bright. This person's feeling like they're part. Their body's aligned. Their body's moving. Their blood feels like it's flowing. They know what decision to make now. And it happens with time. This person could have had some moments in the time that you guys were not talking, or in the time that you guys took a break or had quiet time, which helped contribute to their decision. Yeah, I feel like they've experienced a few things. Warmth, sexuality, and longing. For some of you, you guys took a break and maybe you dated other people, and there's a lot of diversity here. You have a couple here, now you got a couple here. So, and it's like going right next to the myth card, right? So, maybe this person started dating or talking to other people casually, and maybe that made them realize, wait a minute, this is not pile 3. What am I doing? Maybe for some of them, they did have intimate encounters, and that woke them up. That made them realize, wait a minute, this is not pile 3. What am I doing? And that's part of the awakening, right? And you see longing right here too. So unpacking this, the feeling, or unpacking what you guys shared or their fears, and now understanding why they feared what you wanted, which is commitment, or moving in together, or being intimate, or whatever. Maybe there was a fear and they had to understand what it was, why it was that fear. And now they understand it, and now they want to take action and repair it. Justice is here. Repair it. Yes, bring it to justice. Bring peace around this. Balance this. What's it called? Equalize this. Precision. Equalize it precisely. I'm getting a lot of Judgment, Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy. Yes, it's very strategic that this person is going to repair this. Harmony, nature, sophistication, hard work, dedication. So this person has matured. This person has equalized their feelings, their thoughts. Now they have balance, harmony, balance. So now they know what they want to do. And I think what they want to do is to come towards you with an offer. Come towards you with more commitment energy. They want to feel grounded with you. See all this earth energy, nature. They want to feel grounded. They want to feel whole with you. Why is this wishes here? 9 wishes, fulfillment. Okay. Having everything that they want with you. Rebirth, elimination, transformation. So they have, yeah, you got the moon now with the wishes. So the moon and the star, and the moon's right here hidden. So they're feeling like they want to reveal everything that they were hiding from you. They're all their emotions. They want to be vulnerable. They want to be vulnerable. They want to share more. They want to share their life with you. Maturity, intellect, sophistication, hidden. Okay, so now they have matured. Their feelings have matured for you. Emotions have matured for you. You have sophistication twice. Yeah, they have definitely matured. They see, it's a transformation. They see things differently. They now understand why you want more out of this relationship, because you love them and you see a future with them and you feel like they're your partner, that they're your forever. And they didn't see that before, but now they do. They feel your warmth. They feel safe with you. They feel vulnerable. They feel emotional. They feel trust. They feel the loyalty. Nostalgia, romance, and sentiment. They feel the sentiment. They feel how strong it is of a connection you both share. They feel it. And they could have felt it before, but again, you have that hidden energy underneath this card. Maybe they were hiding it. Maybe they were shielding it. Maybe they were avoiding it, you know? Maybe they were putting themselves in a bubble, trying not to feel those feelings. And then you go, look at that. Conjunction, alignment, unity, blending of energies. What? That's exactly what I felt like. Maybe they feel more harmonized, more in alignment than they did before. Rose red, love, respect, and beauty. Purity, honor, and new beginnings. My friend, you're in for a special treat. This person wants all of you. This person now realizes that you are the sun in their sky. You are the stars in their sky. You're the moon in their sky. What were they thinking not acting on this before? But had they acted on this before, would they have appreciated you? If they came to this as soon as you did, they weren't there yet. And it took them maybe dating other people, or maybe losing you for a few months, a few weeks, a few years, to understand that, damn, like, let me wake up and smell the roses. You got a lot of red here too, right? Let me wake up and smell the sage, the palo santo. Let me wake the F up. Pal 3 freaking loves me. Pal 3 will do anything for me. I want to do everything for them. I'm going to dedicate my time to show them that I'm serious. Let's blend our lives. I feel a whole with you. Full moon. I feel full, fulfilled. Alright, so this is what I've got. This person's next action is to really bring you into their world more. Maybe marry you for some of you. Intimacy. You have alignment, blending of energies. You have warmth, sexuality here. So blend life with you. Blend homes with you. I see that home sitting on the porch. Warm, intimate setting here. Yeah, really bring this connection closer. And that could be, for some of you, an engagement ring or living together. Alright, I see the campus right there, living together, dorms. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if this resonated at all with you. I would love, love, love to hear from you. I'll catch you in the next video, and all the decks I use would be linked below. If you want to book a reading, check out my website, babyaves.com.